Hi, good evening, everybody. It's fucking freezing out this evening because I think it's gonna be one of our best matches we are gonna be watching this night because I think this was just about the first match, the first team that Ozeta played against when he came in, his first game, and I think that match was a draw. It was a draw match on that very day. He was just starting. Of course, everybody knows that on his first game when Lombard traveled to Everton, he came there to just watch, just like a spectator. But moving on from there, he played his first game against Bournemouth in the EPL. But today is going to be in the FA Cup fourth round match, and we are going to be looking at the positives that has to be drawn from the first game. We all know very much well that the FA Cup, most of the times, some clubs will always tend to play with some of their second, or should I say the second 11, or should I say their feeder teams. But this time around, it's actually not going to be like that because Arsenal are really in need of any silverware that could take them up, at least to make sure that they have something. At least we are former champions, and we are expecting a big thing coming out from them this time around. But before we go on, I think I'll have to say a very big thank you to all of you that has been supportive of my video, that has been supportive of my channel for quite some time now. I give you a thumb up. I say a very big thank you to all of you. As you have deemed it fit to be helping me, to be subscribing to my YouTube channel, to be giving me a like, to be also commenting. I say a very big thank you to all, and I believe that God Almighty is going to actually, from one way or the other, visit you in your own endeavors. Thank you, and God bless you. I also urge you, if this is your very first time of watching my video, I would also call upon you to go to the red subscribe button and also share and like my video, so that by the next time I'll be making a new video, you'll be amongst the first people that will be receiving notifications. I say a very big thank you once again to you. And today I would like us to start, first of all, before I go into the match proper of today and the lineup that I will be expecting to see in our game against Bournemouth this evening at the ground of Bournemouth. I would like us to first of all go into our transfers. The rumors making the round today, from informations getting to me, I think MCTV has been able to confirm finally that Pablo Mari failed his medical. And I begin to ask, how could it be? Where on earth did could be the reason why Pablo Marin actually failed his test? Could it be that he is having some nagging injuries that we are hiding from us before we went for him, or what? I actually do not understand. But I think at the comment section below, you give me your thoughts, and I begin to ask, and I begin to wonder. There are so many players that once in a while things like this have happened. Is it one of the games or pranks that Arsenal actually wanted to play or something? But bringing him all the way from Brazil down to Emirates, and finally discovering that he failed, or he had a kind of secret injuries that we are not known, that were not disclosed. I still bother. I still can't get it. And currently, with what I have been made to understand, I think he's long gone already back to Flamengo. I am also believing and thinking that there could be the possibility of Arsenal signing other players before now. I think possibly Mikola could be coming in, because his rumors are still firing in, and it's just a matter of days, for a matter of hours. Absolutely, it's actually going to be some matter of hours for us to come to the end of the general transfer window. And for now, we've not signed anybody. And that is to say, Pablo Mari has to be going back to Brazil to continue his game while we keep on searching, possibly for me, because I think we've reignited the interest in Mykola of Ukrainian side Shakhtar Donetsk, and we are still heading back to see if we can get it signed and see what we are going to arrive at. And I think we are still having Ibrahim Diallo. Ibrahim Diallo, he plays. He's a 21-year-old box-to-box midfielder. He plays. He's a French player. You know, he's such a very nice player. I think I've monitored him for quite some time now. I think for about 2 months now. I've been following him for some time. I think I've watched a little of his clips. I see some good things in him. I think from the midfielders we have currently, honestly, I have great respect for Torreira. I have great respect for Xhaka, even though I've been angling for him to go. But you know, what you have at hand is still better than what you don't have. But I believe that if Ibrahim Diallo is to be added in our team, I am telling you, we are going to be having a real inclusion into a real addition into the team, because he's such a tough tackling defensive midfielder. He doesn't fear to fly into tackles, and he gets it accurately, and this is one of the things that we have been lacking for quite some time now. So he's such a player that can, you know, go for the muzzling out of some players, and you know, trying to bamboozle himself into any challenge that, you know, you probably could not believe that he could do. Just like during the days of Matthew Flamini, when you see him, he's such a robust player. He loves, you know, walking into some tight corners and breaking away some players, and you know, winning over his balls. And this is the kind of football I see Ibrahim Diallo play. So I would like to hear from you. Is he actually going to be the kind of player you need in Arsenal? Is he actually going to be one of the players we'll be expecting to see in our colours? I think for me, he's such a player, but I still do not know. We are still hours away from the January transfer window, and we are believing and thinking that it's actually going to work out for us to finally get in Mykola and possibly bring in a box-to-box midfielder in the shape of Ibrahim Diallo. You know, he's such a strong guy. He's such a physical player that could, you know, turn the look of things in just a twinkle of an eye. So he's such a player. For me, I think Mikel Arteta is actually going to be looking towards bringing into the team. And I am still hearing and believing that Thomas Lemar is actually brought into the team. And another rumor making the rounds is that James Rodriguez of Bayern Munich, who was on loan to Bayern Munich and finally is back to Real Madrid, has not gotten enough playing time, and he wants to move on. I think there's rumors moving around, linking him up with Arsenal and some other teams in the Premiership. I think he's going to be a very nice player, you know. I think for me, I think he's going to be a very good player if we are to add him on. And I don't know what you also might think about that. I also call upon you to come down to this comment section below and also give me your thoughts about this guy, Rodriguez, James Rodriguez. You know, in the Latin America, they call him James Rodriguez. So I think James Rodriguez is going to be one of the good players if he is, if the rumors are anything to go by, if accidentally, because when I say accidentally, I know what I mean, because I don't see us doing that. But if we could pull the trigger, I think it's actually going to be a great add-on to our team. You know, before we move on, I actually would like to hear your comments at the comment section below. If actually for you, do you think he's going to be the player you all wanted? Is he actually going to be the player that we are going to look towards, you know, bringing into our team? Are we able, are we willing to break the bank for the coming in of James Rodriguez? For me, I don't think it's going to happen. Why? Because Arsenal is not prepared to spend such money at this January transfer. For me, that is what I think, but I don't know what your thoughts might be. If you have a contrary view, or otherwise you can also come down to the comment section below and give me your thoughts. And now moving on, we have to go into the match proper today for us to analyze our game against Bournemouth. I think, of course, we all know that we have a pragmatic number 2, Martinez. He's going to be starting at the, I think I am suggesting anyway, because I'm not the coach. Of course, you all know that I'm not the coach, but I am giving a prediction of the lineup today. And for me, I think Martinez is going to be starting from the number 1 spot. And I think I am watching and possibly trying to view out possibly Maitland-Niles is going to be starting, because I think possibly he could also start Bellerin. But for me, I think Bellerin really did a lot of work in our last game. I think for me, I think it would be better for us to rest him on and play Maitland-Niles, so that possibly Bukayo Saka is going to be starting at the left back position, while Socrates and Mustafi will be starting at the middle of the pack in that central defense. While in our midfield, I am expecting to see Xhaka again, because of course, actually, since the row he had last time with the fans and everybody, it seems he has completely overcome everything, and he's putting in everything to show us that he actually wants to stay. And I think the fans are very much happy once again with him. I think Xhaka and Guendouzi are going to be starting. Possibly, I think I am of the opinion that Willock is going to be playing at the number 10, while we see Martinelli from the left side of the midfield, while possibly I am thinking that I think for me I think I'm just predicting, for me I think I am predicting Nicolas Pepe to start from the other side, because he still needs some level of confidence, and this giving him this kind of play time will be raising up his confidence, and he's going to be playing from the right side of the midfield, while we also have for me I think it's high time for us to bring in Eddie Nketiah to start at the middle of the center, so that where he will be playing as a top 9. Because for me, I think it's high time for us to rest Lacazette, give him some rest, allow him to have a little more breather, for that, so that in our next game he can now take on his position once again. Possibly we'll be expecting to see Martinelli, doing the wonders once again. I think by now there are some players, I wouldn't want to mention them, but I know there are some players that in the Chelsea team that will be very, very surprised to, look at him again and possibly see him doing some wonders again tonight. I think it's actually going to be a very big test for him. It's going to be an acid test for him today, because I know that he's now one of the people that everybody will be looking towards stopping whenever they play against us. And I think I wish him a very good luck. I wish him the best of game time today. I wish him everything good, for him to, actually put up the best performance of the night. I am expecting towards seeing that, and I am believing that he's actually going to give us the best that we will need to make sure that at the end of this game tonight, at the end of 90 minutes, we come out victorious. And I am believing that the team generally will play well. I believe that they will generally play well. And I think the midfield is actually going to be very compact, because I know, most of the teams in the Premiership, the problem with us is always that we have been bullied all through. But this time around, I think the physical nature of the game, we are actually acclimatizing to it, and the guys are actually, up to the task. believing in themselves, and they're pursuing all the balls and pressing up high, and they're trying to defend well also. And these are the things that we've been lacking for quite some time. And I believe that Mikel Arteta is actually absolutely putting everything to make sure that those positions are completely filled in with the little materials that he has at hand. I also urge you, friends and fans out there, keep on subscribing to my channel, keep on believing in me, keep on tuning into my channel, keep on subscribing, keep on liking and sharing my videos. I believe by so doing, you'll be encouraging me, and I'll be doing better for you, for your listening pleasure, for also your viewing pleasure also. I also believe that at the end of today's game, we shall come out victorious, and nothing short of victory shall make me happy, because I am a true gunner. I am a fanatic gunner, and I believe in the concept of Arsenal, and I believe it in totality. I say a very big thank you to all of you. I say a very big thank you to the fans. I say a very big thank you to the management. To the coaching crew. Not to the management, to the coaching crew. I say a very big thank you to all Arsenal fans all over the world. I say a very big thank you. Thank you tonight. Have a good night. Have a very wonderful game. We are coming out victorious. When I say we are coming out victorious, we are absolutely coming out victorious at the end of this game. By so doing, you and I will celebrate it once again. By tomorrow, we will still come again, giving you some transfer updates. Thank you, and God bless you.